Hello and welcome to Sweet Leaf Soapery's YouTube channel. For those of you who are new around here, my name is Faith Ann Bodiani and I am the owner and soap maker of Sweet Leaf Soapery. So tragically enough, today's gonna have to be a little bit different because I lost 2 videos worth of footage and I have no idea where it went. So if you came to my channel expecting a nice, relaxing soap making video that I normally post, I'm sorry, this is not the video for you. You can watch any other of my videos. And we are going to figure out how much it is costing you to do your craft. So I made a quick little example recipe. I've never personally used it. I don't know if it's gonna make great soap or not. And I found out the price of each ingredient and then I calculated how much it would cost to make a batch of that soap. You can use this method if you do another kind of crafting. You can still use it. So if you are a handmade scrunchie maker, this will work just the same for you. And without further ado, let's go ahead and start doing some math. So before I did this video, I did a little bit of research. So I just made my own recipe. This is just a made-up recipe. I have no idea if it makes good soap or not. But anyway, so I got my oils and then I calculated how much I would need in my batch. And I'm doing it off of a 22-ounce batch. And then I went to wholesalesupplisplus.com and I figured out how much I would need to buy and its price. And something really important to note is I went to Nature's Garden Candle and I wanted to put an example fragrance oil in. So for this batch size, you would only really need 1 ounce of fragrance oil, and 1 ounce would cost $2.85. However, it would cost me $10.73 just to ship it. So that will obviously make your price go way up. So please factor in your shipping because it really does throw off your numbers. $2.85 compared to, this together being $13 is quite a lot. It's a huge difference. It's a $10 difference. So just remember your shipping costs too. Okay, so let's get into the actual math on how to calculate how much your craft is costing you. So in my recipe, we're going to start with coconut oil. And how we're going to do this is we are going to set up 2 ratios. Okay, my first ratio is going to be how much it costs to buy the whole thing. So my container that I found on Wholesale Supplies Plus has 16 ounces of coconut oil. And for the whole thing, it would cost $3.36. So this one over here is going to be how much is used in my recipe. So in the recipe, it calls for 6.6 ounces of coconut oil. And it's really important to have your ounces on top and your dollars on the bottom. You need to have the same things on top and the same things on the bottom. Okay, so our bottom number needs to be our dollar amount. And we do not know how much it would cost to make a bar of soap. We don't know our cost of coconut oil for 1 bar of soap. So we have our ratio set up. Now what we need to do is cross multiply. So we are going to multiply this X and the 16 ounces. And then we're going to multiply our $3.36 and our 6.6 ounces. So we end up with 16X equals, okay, we need to do 3.36 times 6.6. And that equals 22.176. And I'm just going to round up to 22.18. The next thing we need to do is we need to get our X all by itself. So we need to divide this 16 on both sides of our equal sign. So we'll end up with X equals, let's see, we have 22.18 divided by 16. Okay, so this is going to give me 1.39 if we're rounding, $1.39. Another thing that I would like to point out is this is per batch. So in my batch specifically, in my mold, I can get 7 bars of soap. So at the end, I'm going to divide this by 7. I'm going to do all of my other oils if you guys would like to see the full process. So I'm going to do my oils and my lye. And then at the end, I'm going to add together all of these numbers, and then I'm going to divide by 7 because there are 7 bars in my batch. So in my fake little pretend recipe, I use $1.39 of coconut oil, $0.77 of palm oil, $2.89 worth of olive oil, $0.83 worth of castor oil, and I use $0.82 worth of lye. I didn't do the fragrance, I didn't do any colorants or water costs or anything. Fragrance oil is an optional thing. You don't have to add fragrance oil, so if you're trying to make the most cost-effective bar possible, you most likely wouldn't add fragrance or colorants. And remember, these numbers are per batch, so I'm going to add these up. So after we add all of this up, we get $6.70, and then we need to divide this by 7 if we want to find the bar size. So for my batch, it would cost $6.70, and for my bars, it would cost $0.96 per bar if we're rounding. And just note, I divided my batch number by 7 because that's how many bars I get out of my mold. So divide by how many you get out of your mold. So that is how you figure out how much your craft is costing you. So the recipe that I used and the amount of oils were for a regular standard size bar of soap without any fragrance or colorant. I also did not factor in any shipping, but as I showed you in the video, shipping can really fluctuate your numbers. And again, you can use this for any kind of craft that you do. So if you make lotion or candles, or if you are a painter, you can use this as well. This is not just a calculation for soap makers. I know today's video was a little bit different. We looked at more of the businessy side of soap, But if you liked this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps out my channel. If you liked this businessy, different kind of video, let me know in the comments below what videos I should make in the future. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.